I'm Julius Hall, President and CEO of ATR and Our Black Media. I'm very happy to inform all of our viewers and members that my self-published books are now available. Crossing the Line is my autobiography, and The Journey is my life work of poetry. Both are available now by contacting us at ATR or Our Black Media at the information you see on the screen. We also have some amazing new content coming up in 2024. We have several new animated series and a few new live shows to share with you. But while you're waiting on that, make sure you check out our magazines on our website and subscribe to help us in bringing all this amazing content and information to our community and to the world. By the summer of this year, we hope to have our new digital radio station up and running. So stay tuned and follow us as we soar to new heights in this information technology arena. Remember, subscribe to our website for a very special price to receive our materials. And then order my books. Money back guaranteed if you don't like it. Thank you, and I hope to greet you soon.
Hi, my name is Shauna. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, which is located in the United States. My dream is to one day become a big-time fashion designer. My mom was a fashion model and was very successful at it. Runway, magazines, commercials, you name it, she did it. She landed the biggest contract ever with a major company, but was dropped from her contract the moment she got pregnant with me. My mom never fully got to live out her dream. So now, she's trying to live that dream through me. She's entered me into all kinds of beauty pageants, hoping to pass the torch to me. She forced it on me so much that now, I don't want anything to do with beauty pageants or modeling. I'm more fascinated with designing clothes, that's what I want to do. A part of me feels guilty because she missed out on her dream being pregnant with me, but I also realize, I got my own life to live. My destiny is not my mother's destiny. My reason why for wanting to become a fashion designer, is to step out of my mother's shadow and create my own shadow by doing what I love to do.
Okay, class. Now let's dive deep into Shauna's story. The topic for today is helicopter parenting. Can anyone tell me what that is?
It's when you have rich parents who travel by helicopter to avoid traffic.
Dominic, that's not even close. Now what about you, Kiwan?
It's when your parents hire a helicopter driver to hover over the house when you're home alone to see if you're behaving yourself.
Kiwan, you're just as far away from the answer as Dominic is. Let's see if Chica could save the day.
It's when your parents hovers over top of you to make sure that you're always doing the right thing.
Chica, I'm very impressed with that answer. You're a landslide ahead of Dominic and Kiwan, but that's still not the answer. But you're very close. Helicopter parenting is when a parent who did not complete their dream chooses to live their dream through their children. Whatever it is that child is doing will usually start off fun, but most of the time ends up being something the child will grow up and hate. Now you may be saying to yourself, Uncle Steve, why is that? Well, the reason for the hate is because the parent is too hard on the child, attempting to make them as good as they once were. I've seen this take place in activities such as Little League sports, spelling bees, and just like Shauna's case, beauty pageants.
It's true, Uncle Steve, until this day I hate beauty pageants.
Is it possible that you would have looked at it differently if your mom wasn't so hard on you?
Maybe, but my dream is fashion, that's where my heart is.
Now, I do have to mention that some of us may have different religious, spiritual, and cultural backgrounds. For an example, if you're a spiritualist, you may have gotten your destiny when you were a baby.
Uncle Steve, I don't fall under that category, but whenever I have children I want them to follow their dream whatever it is, and I will never be a helicopter parent.
Now that's great, Shauna. I'm very proud of you. Sister Kima, is there anything that you would like to add to this topic?
I'm very proud of you, Shauna. You were able to take control over your dream. Some people are not fortunate enough to be able to escape the helicopter that is hovering over top of them. You will be surprised by how many adults that are miserable by having careers that were chosen to them by their parents. For now on, myself, Brother Steven, and the rest of the class will refer to you as the fashion designer.
Thank you, Auntie Kima.
Well, that concludes our lesson for today. In the next class, we'll be going over Dominic's story. We'll see you tomorrow, and once again, there'll be no homework. Enjoy the rest of your day.
If you're a parent watching this, please make sure you don't hover over your children the way my mother hovered over me. Sometimes parents don't think about the stress and the emotional damage they may be doing to the child. If your child is excited about doing a certain activity, always remember to start where the child is, and not where you are. Often parents can make the mistake of not realizing that the child is just a child and do not have the same level of consciousness as an adult yet. If you are a parent or a child and you've experienced this, please share your experience in the comments section. Please continue to support us by subscribing to the channel. We'll see you in the next class. Bye for now.
My name is Dominic. And I'm from Nigeria. Before I tell everyone my dream and my reason why, I must first start off with what led me here. I can't tell the good without telling the bad. So here goes. Growing up, I didn't have much, but I had enough. But for me, enough was unacceptable. I wanted more, and I was willing to do whatever it took to get it. I grew up with my mom. My father moved to Europe when I was 4. Whatever his plans were, did not include us. So at a very young age, I became the man of the house. It pained me to see my mom struggle, so I did what I had to do. I dreamed of one day being a radio DJ, but that dream faded away the moment my mom fell sick and couldn't afford to pay for her insulin. I knew I had to do something fast, so I began my training to do 419, and I quickly became good at it. I promised myself that I would stop when things got better, but that was a lie. I enjoyed the money so much that I became addicted. I had no intentions of stopping, until this one day, I came across this widowed woman who was struggling to pay for her medications. When it was time to collect her money, I couldn't do it. She reminded me so much of my mother. That was the last scam I ever attempted. I promised myself that I would become a radio DJ. My reason why is to become someone my mom can be proud of, and to one day pay back to the people I stole from. I dream of my mom getting to one day hear my voice on the radio.
Okay, so now, let's dive real deep into Dominic's story. The topic of today's lesson is second chances. Can anyone tell me what that means?
It's when you get another chance to complete something that you failed on the first try.
You are correct, Chica. You are very smart. Now, how about you, Kiwan?
If someone beat you in a sports contest and you have your chance to get revenge, that is what I call a second chance.
Good answer. And I'm very impressed by that description. Now, Shauna, what about you?
If someone fails the 5th grade and happens to repeat the 5th grade, that's a second chance to complete the 5th grade.
Wow. Now that's not quite the second chance that any of us want, but you're absolutely correct. That is a second chance. A second chance is a new beginning or starting something new. Let's look at it from both ways. First, we'll start off with new beginning. Let's say today does not go the way you want it to go. When you go to sleep and wake up the next morning, you have a second chance or a new beginning to make tomorrow a better day. Now, let's look at it in the way of a new beginning. Let's say you're a child. You live in a neighborhood and go to a school that you dislike. You don't have any friends and you're always alone. Then you move to another place that is far away. Now you have a chance to start all over again in a new neighborhood and in a new school. That's an example of a new beginning. In Dominic's case, he made mistakes, but when he decided that he was not going to take that lady's money, that's when he activated his second chance.
I wish I'd never done any of that stuff. I was very foolish.
You can't take anything back, but you can take advantage of your second chance and redeem yourself.
Uncle Steve, my second chance is not easy because there are lots of people who don't trust me.
Dominic, I trust you. Auntie Kima trusts you. And your classmates will trust you as well.
I really appreciate that. You're the first person besides my mother who's ever said that they trusted me. That means the world to me.
Anytime you ever need to talk or need help with anything, just let me know. We'll get through it together. Sister Kima, is there anything that you would like to add?
Dominic, you are very brave. It takes a lot for a person to open up about the mistakes that they made in the past. Taking responsibility and wanting to do the right thing is definitely a new beginning. Now you're starting something new by learning the skills that it takes to become a DJ. I'm very proud of you, and like Uncle Steven said, all of us are here for you. So from now on, myself, Uncle Steven, and the rest of the class will refer to you as DJ Dom.
DJ Dom, that will be my stage name. Thank you, Auntie Kima.
Now that concludes our class for today. In the next class, we will be pairing off into groups. Well, that's the bell. I'll see you in the next class. And again, there's no homework, so pretty soon we'll have homework. Just enjoy it now while it lasts.
No matter how many mistakes you make or how big that mistake is, there's always a second chance available. That second chance may be a new beginning, or you may have to go somewhere else and start over. Second chances are not always easy. Like in my case, it's hard for people to trust me, but I'm making progress. You must never feel defeated by your past mistakes, because there's always a second chance available, as long as you accept it. If you have a story about a second chance that was given to you, please share with us in the comments. We would love to hear your story. And also, if you didn't get a chance to subscribe to his channel, there's always a second chance, and now is your chance. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next class. Bye for now.
Brother Steven is currently in a meeting with the school staff. He will join us when he's done. We were supposed to be separating you into groups, but that will be delayed until further notice. We have an assembly in the gym this morning, so we will be heading there now.
Auntie Kima, I have to use the restroom.
I also have to use the bathroom as well.
The rest of us will be headed to the gym. The two of you can use the bathroom. Just come to the gym when you're finished.
Of all the places you could have sat, you choose to sit next to me.
It is not by choice Auntie Kima put us here, I don't want to sit next to you.
You sit next to me in class and now you're sitting next to me here, I just can't get away from you no matter how hard I try.
Why do you hate me so much? What is it that I've done to you? Is it because I'm African?
No. I like Dominic, I think he's pretty cool, I just don't like you.
You are very wicked. Both of you, come with me.
You come off as a nice person with your second chance nonsense. But I see right through you.
I don't know what you're talking about, little officer boy.
Yeah, I arrest people like you. Little scammer boy.
If you keep talking to me that way, you will end up in a wheelchair, just like your father.
Not before I arrest you. Then you can hug your mother from a jail cell.
I'm done talking, you looked for my trouble and now you found it.
What in the world is going on in here?
Welcome to detention. The reason you're in here is because the two of you are acting like savages, instead of the bright young ladies that I know you are. The two of you will remain seated in here together, until you can learn to respect each other. I'm very disappointed with both of you.
So what do we have here? Two tough guys that want to rumble in the bathroom. In other schools, you may have been used to laying there with your head down, sitting quietly. But in this school, it don't work that way. The two of you will sit together until you can come up with an agreement of mutual respect. You don't have to like each other, but you will respect each other. Now go talk it out.
Auntie Kima has been good to us, and now she's disappointed with the both of us.
You're telling me this as if I wasn't there also.
Fine, Shauna. You win. I will have my parents transfer me to another school. I don't want to be a problem to anyone. Everywhere I go, it seems as if nobody wants me.
Shika, I'm sorry, I'm the cause of all of this. You're a straight A student, you're very smart, and then there's me who struggles with my grades. I have a dream about being a fashion designer, but who am I kidding? I'm not even smart enough to measure, I'm terrible at math.
What if I helped get your grades up, and teach you how measurements work?
You would do that for me?
Sure, as long as you teach me how to shine in front of a camera, because I'm very awkward.
That's easy. Let's exchange phone numbers and hang out like friends are supposed to do.
You really consider me a friend?
Yes. Is that a bad thing?
No, I never had a friend before, until now. I am very sorry, I just don't know how to react.
I'm sorry I mentioned your father being in a wheelchair. That was very foolish of me.
I'm sorry for mentioning your mother hugging you from a jail cell. That was very rude of me.
Look, I am no longer the person that I used to be. I'm not asking for trust, all I'm asking for is a second chance.
That's fair. I came at you that way because my grandmother fell for one of those scams and almost lost everything. The pain in her eyes when she lost her home motivates me to become a police officer, to fight against stuff like that. When you told us your story, I began to become angry, because all I can think about was my grandmother.
I'm sorry about your grandmother. I once was a part of it, but now, every time I hear an innocent person get scammed, it makes my blood boil. I wish there was something I can do to stop them, but I'm only one person.
You're right. One person alone is not going to make much of a difference, but what if the two of us join forces?
Then we can make a big difference. Officer K1 and DJ Dom. Music and law.
I like it. Let's make it happen.
As people, we may have different cultures, backgrounds, and upbringings, which may cause us to isolate ourselves when we can't relate to others who are different from us. But no matter how different we are, one simple conversation can make two people from two different backgrounds realize that they have more in common than what they thought they did. Has any of you ever been treated differently because your culture, religion, or race was different, but then realized that you have a lot in common? If so, please share with us in the comment section. We would love to hear your story. And if you enjoy this content, please subscribe to the channel. And I look forward to seeing you in the next class. Bye for now.
Julius Hall and his magazine staff has been deceiving the black community with fake news about me. I'm going to personally come to Savannah. I'm going to build the wall around ATR Media Group, and Julius Hall is going to pay for it. No matter how much fake news he spreads about me in his magazine, I will still be the president in the next election. Thank you, everyone. One more thing. Once I'm reelected, Charlie Brown will have his mouth duct taped. And for Bernard, America Brown, from now on, I'll be having the FBI watching him in the strip clubs. And then we will tax those dollars that he's been making it rain with. And as for Dr. Jamal, he's about to be ancient history. Now, folks, this is a guy who calls himself Mr. Black History. Gullah Geechee, my ass. And that damn NASA girl. I'm about to take her to the moon and leave her there. And I also have something for that Robert Bryant guy. I will have him frying fish at Shabazz restaurant. And the last two on my list, Uncle Sean and Aunt Tiffany, they will be servants in the White House kitchen. And when it's all said and done, I'm gonna crush the rabbit.
Donald Trump, I'm here. Say what the hell you want to say now to me face to face. I'm here.
Well, 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 Mr. R. Black Media.
Donald Trump, what the hell are you doing in my office? Why aren't you in jail?
I'm not going to jail. My slaying Stephen, my friend, your Savannah homeboy, Clarence Thomas, made sure that I don't go to prison. I told you I was coming back to get you and them damn Brown brothers, Charlie Brown and Bernard Brown. What are you doing in this fancy office? When I'm finished with you and the ATR crew, you will all have black jobs.
Trump, you will be stopped. The American people will stop you.
The American people are fools. They elected me, didn't they? And I'm gonna pick either Marjorie Taylor Greene or Tim Scott as my vice president. Only to pull the rest of the idiots in this country behind me.
Well, suppose President Biden uses those new powers to make you go away before the election.
Biden is too weak and too principled to use those powers. I have even fooled the Christian community. For 2,000 years, they have been warning the world about the return of the devil. And when I showed up, they bought a Bible from me.
Donald, don't you have any sense of morality or decency in you, man?
Are you kidding me? I'm king now. I don't have to be moral or decent. The people must do what I say and follow my rules. Now, where's that damn Charlie Brown and Mr. America?
Donald, you have to rethink this. What are you doing, man?
You have until January the 20th to close this platform down and go back to Africa, or you will have to get a black job. Tell Robert that I promised him that he would be frying fish at Shabazz restaurant. And Jamal, if I hear one more word from him, he will be giving tours in Haiti.
Don't do this, Donald.
I will be back on January the 21st. And when I return, this place better be closed. And everyone here better have black jobs. Oh, by the way, Burger King is hiring.
I'm America at the door. I don't take no room for nobody. Come on, bring it on. Let's kick it.
See, that's why I like the Rabble. They actually made an excellent point. You women do need to start sharing your husbands. It'll make the world a better place, once y'all realize that.
Out of everything they talk about tonight, that is the only thing you remember.
There are 8 billion people on this planet. 6 billion are women, 2 billion are men. So if you do the math, that is 3 women for every man. The scale has to be balanced, and polygamy is the perfect balance.
One man and one woman is all the balance that's needed.
Okay, think about this. If I had 4 women, you be my front woman, right? If I had a side chick, I would have to at least get one for the other side because there's 2 sides. And I would have to have one behind me. That's the backup chick. Just in case one falls off at the side, you always got to have that backup.
I am the only queen in your kingdom. Don't get any ideas, Zoo.
Now, all I'm saying is you should at least think about this.
My God will judge you.
Fine. One woman is all that's needed. But if you're going to keep doing this, we ain't going to be watching the Rabble together no more.
Do you love me?
Of course.
If you are lying, my God will expose you.
You do this every Thursday. Every time I'm sitting up here trying to watch Ebony Sports Reporter, you just got to come in here and interrupt me.
Your team won the Vibrant American Football Contest. Why do you have to watch highlights about it afterwards?
Because I can.
Why don't you go to Ebony Sports Reporters building and voice your opinion about your Vibrant American football game?
Do you even know where the building is?
Yes.
Then how do you get there?
You drive straight. When you get to the light, you make a right. Then 2 lights down, make a left, and you will see that I don't give a f***.
Why did you decide to dress like this today? This is not even your flag that you're wearing.
You like it? I dress for Memorial Day.
Sweetheart, it is not Memorial Day. It is Independence Day.
I didn't care too much for that movie. I think Men in Black was better.
You know what? Never mind.
Why aren't you dressed in your American clothes?
I'm not a patriotic person.
It is not what you do for your country. It is what you did with your country. Wait, was that right?
Yes, that was actually perfect. I can tell you've been watching that Captain America After Dark show.
It is Mr. America After Dark. If you look for that guy trouble, he will give you double.
He actually has enough trouble of his own. This guy goes to the clubs at night, committing all kind of financial sins.
It's a lie. My God will punish you.
And then Mr. Murray, from that Financial Sins show, he liked to dress up as the Money Mantis. And then he goes right in the club after him and takes him down for those financial sins that he be committing.
Thunder fire you.
Oh, I mean, my friend, your Savannah homeboy, Clarence Thomas, made sure that I don't go to prison.
So Julius is in there talking to Trump. Oh, I'm telling. Book is titled The Orishas Within You. And within this book, I'll be going over 14 of the most popular Orishas. I'll be going over their energy and how their energy relates to you. You'll also notice that there's poetry and there's some beautiful, colorful pictures, which means they're not only for adults, but this book is also child-friendly. And just to give a brief overview of the Orishas that you will come across in this book, you'll see Shango, Oya, Ogun, Oshun, Yemoja, Eshu, Ochosi, Olokun, Ajay, Obanani, Aja, Osain, Obatala, and Orumila. This book is available on Amazon, Kindle, and Audible. The Orishas Within You. Order your copy today, not tomorrow. Welcome to our website, which means you are now in the zone of Black power, Black excellence, and Black greatness. We hitting you upside the head with 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 of the best Black magazines that you'll ever read. We ain't sugarcoating nothing, and we ain't holding anything back. We talk about Black problems, Black solutions, Black history, Black awareness, and Black businesses. Now, if you take a closer look on this page, you'll notice that there's a subscribe button. And subscribe buttons do not subscribe themselves. Now, we're not asking for much, but we're asking for something. So, if you really want to know how graphic the race riots were in America, hit that subscribe button. If you want to know which African country is lifting its visa restrictions for people who look like us, hit that subscribe button. Black railroads, black cowboys, black miners, black leaders. Learn more. Hit that subscribe button. Why is the Chinese colonizing Africa? What are the politicians doing with our black dollars? Why did the United States government stop Martin Luther King and Malcolm X from forming an alliance? What were some of the all-black towns that were flooded and then put underwater? If you want to know the answer to those questions, hit the subscribe button. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is it worth it? You know how back in the day when you liked a girl in school and you had the yes box and the no box? Well, we just gonna check the yes box because it's worth it. Now hit that button and subscribe. You still here? What are you waiting for? Reparations? Well, we talk about that too. So hit the subscribe button. Here at ATR Media Group, we provide magazine publications for our community, by our community, about our community. And in our magazines, we'll go over black problems, black solutions, black history, black businesses, black cars, black shirts, black shoes. Minus the last three. I was just joking. But in addition to Hello Atlanta, Hello Savannah, Port City Review, we also have Hello Jacksonville and my personal favorite, Hello Africa. These magazines are available for you to read online, or you can order a copy. But whatever you decide to do, do it today, not tomorrow.